My name is Xai'xais Robinson, elected councillor for the Xai'xais Nation. I also sit as the general manager for the Kitasoo Development Corporation, which oversees a multitude of companies that are the branch of the Xai'xais Nation, which includes, of course, forestry and aquaculture and other industries like that. The community of Kitasoo is located on the central coast of BC. We have a total of about 400 population in community with a total of about 550 total membership. The rest of the membership are scattered throughout the rest of British Columbia. To find an industry that would like to operate in such a remote part of Canada is non-existent at the moment. Kitasoo's partnership with Mowi Canada West is, we have a great relationship, and Mowi is in community with our support, in territory with our support, and they abide by whatever regulations we decide that they need to abide by. It's really hard for us to move forward and work with government if they don't listen to certain voices. And there needs to be some understanding and some respect for our own self-determination and our own economic determination, because we didn't fight 30 plus years for it to be taken away. We're the pioneers of fish farming in BC. We started fish farming ourselves in the early 90s and then moved forward with even more so with our partnership, which made us this successful. So, we've accomplished from basically zero employment rate in the early 90s to now 100%. The job that our development corporation has done has been phenomenal. And, and that's not been supported by the government at all, rather than asking us to rely on social assistance, which then enables our people to just rely on the government, which is not proactive whatsoever. Our own economic self-determination is so crucial for our success. Within my community, we had a very dark era, with the success of the development corporation, with the success of the farms. We have higher employment rate, but the thing that's not really been said is that dark era, we had tons of suicides. It was an extremely dark and sad time because there was just nothing to do in this remote community. And so when it comes to those unfortunate times, I like to emphasize that we haven't had a suicide in those 20 plus years or 25 plus years since we've had this partnership. This industry keeps our people very busy. And I hear that from other chiefs throughout BC that are part of this industry. Mowi and the other aquaculture companies are saving us from an era of sadness and darkness, which as a councillor, I don't want to ever deal with. Before we joined the coalition, we didn't know how many other First Nations were part of or working with fish farms. And so seeing that there's 14 other nations that are a part of this, it's really unique to be working with so many Indigenous communities in this capacity. We're all pushing for the same thing, and it's inspiring.